Hi everyone, welcome to this week's Little Bits of Learning video. Today we're going to be playing a game called Multiplication Pyramid, or Pyramid Multiplication, it's up to you. What I did was took out all of the face cards and I laid out 28 cards from the deck, starting with 1 and then 2, 3, 4, and I continued until I had 7 cards along the bottom row. Some are covered by my image down here. And the way that this game works is you will take turns alternating between you and one other person, or 2 or 3 or 4 people, and you will be keeping track of your scores, and the goal is to have the highest score at the end. And so you might play so that it's you against me, and we want to see who can get the highest score. So I might, if I go first, I might take these 2 cards. They have to be cards that are uncovered or exposed. So this card, 6, is covered by these. So I have to remove, if I remove these, because I think that 9 times 9 is going to be the highest, my score would be 81, and I would take these cards. Next is your turn. Over here we have a 7 and a 6. So maybe that's what you choose. You say, oh, I'm going to take 7 times 6. If you said the answer was 40, you would be close, but you would be incorrect. And so you would then put these cards back down, and it would be my turn. You could do some work together to figure out what 7 times 6 is. One of the strategies that we work on here at school is to say, well, I know that 7 is 5 and 2. Right, so now I have 5 and 2 times 6. I have 5 times 6, and I have 2 times 6. Well, I know my count bys, and 5 times 6 is 30, and I know 2 times 6 is 12. 30 plus 12, oh, it's 42. So maybe what you do, because you're practicing multiplication together, is if your child or the student you're playing with gets the answer incorrect, you could pause and say, oh, let's solve that one, and then see. So I know that 5 and 2 equals 7, so 7 times 6 must be 42. Next, it's my turn. So now there are more cards exposed. This 8 is exposed, the 6 is exposed, there's a lot exposed. Now I might take 8 and 6 and say, 36. And you, as the adult or someone that's there to help, could say, well, let's think about this. We said that 6 times 7 was 42. So now we have 6 times 8. That's one more group of 6. So could it be less than 7 groups? Because we just said 8 is one more group. Well, if we're at 42, we could just count 6 more. 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. So we think 6 times 8 is 48. Does 48 make more sense than 36? How did you get 36? Why do you think that's right? And hopefully with a little bit of comparison to other equations or the work you did, they'll be able to figure that out. Here comes an additional step. Now I have 48, but I have to add my 48 to this total. Well, 8 ones and 1 1 are 9 ones, and 8 tens and 4 tens, well, 80, 90, 100, and I still have 2 tens left, so that would be 120. I have 129 points. If I were correct, I would get to keep those. Otherwise, they will go back onto the pyramid. Now, you have a 5, an ace, and a 3 that are totally exposed. What might you choose? Well, 5 times ace, 5 times 1 is 5, or 5 times 3 is 15. So maybe you would choose 15. Next is my turn. I'm going to take 3 and ace. 3 times 1 is 3. 9 plus 3. Well, 9 plus 1 is another 10, so I'm at 130, and I have 2 more. 132 is my newest total. Oh, look, exposed for you are 10 times 10. What do you know about 10 times 10? 10 times 10 is 100. 57 plus 100 is 157. And we would continue playing like this over and over. If you get to this spot, let's say you get to here, and there's only one number exposed, it's times 0. So if this were my turn, I would have 6 times 0, which is 0. And I would then, it's sort of like a lose your turn. But now I've exposed 2 more numbers for you. If you have questions about how to play this game or wondering how to make changes to it, reach out and let me know. But this is a way that you can practice multiplication with your child while learning some strategies in a fun, no like stress, a low stress, high engagement way to play a game with your child, practicing their facts.